right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and get started. So, we are live with the Coaching Hub. How are you guys doing? We are live. I supposed to have got started at 7, but then I forgot to add some content and was trying to do my backdrop and everything like that, you guys. But I'm here. This is a Coaching Hub. We know that this is a safe space where we have open sessions where we talk to one another. So I'm excited. Happy Monday. I hope you were able to catch the Monday reset, which was on the Labor and Love YouTube channel that we done on this morning. I hope you was fed with that word, encouraging word. But now we are having free open session. This is the Coaching Hub, Monday Coaching Hub, and this is the space. If you have subscribed, and then you already know I'm live, but if you have not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that like button so you can get all the content, all the good announcements, the information, inspiration, goodies or whatnot. And so, yes, I'm glad. I'm going to get started in just a minute. All right, so we're going to get started. You guys will just pretty much come on in, share with everyone, want to know what's on you guys' mind or whatnot. Uh, yeah, and you're going to have Q&A. You can ask questions. You can let me know how your day has been. How has January 2026 been to you so far? What are some things that you are exploring? What are some things that um, have caught your attention? What's really going on? Let's talk about what's going on. So as you come in, let me know where you are tuning in from. If you've never joined, and again, this is just going to be a safe space for us to conversate and talk. If you would like private one-on-one coaching sessions, you can book those with me. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm typing too on my other device. Okay. Hope you all well. It is Monday. I know some of us work from home, and a lot of us wasn't able to get out. It was like around 5 o'clock, everything freezes over. So I know it was about 36 states approximately that got snow and ice, and so yeah. I am definitely. We're just staying safe, staying taking precaution. We were able to get out when the sun was out during the day, but then when everything freezes back over, that's like, and it's really not going to get high. So we're gonna make sure we stay safe and play it by ear, and make sure we only travel when it's safe to travel. Which the main roads, I know some of you all know the main roads, they pretty much take care of, but it's just like the other areas, back roads and parking lots, that the properties and everything have to clean up. So I'm pretty sure a lot of us was able to work from home today, and some of us got to go back into the office on tomorrow. But anywho, um, I am on, and I am using this time, this afternoon, on this early afternoon, wherever you're tuning from. Great night. It's 7:47 on the East Coast, my time. And so again, I was supposed to start at 7, but I was a little bit behind. I just realized that, hey, we got to do Monday Coaching Hub, and so you guys, hopefully, next week I will be able to bring one of the coaches that works for my practice on with me. I would like for her to join the Coaching Hub and just talk about some things that she does in our coaching practice. Her name is Deep, and she is a health a certified, master certified health life coach and wellness coach, and so we pretty much work in the same sector. So I would love for her to come and just share her information with you all and share her stories with you all. Um, and yeah, so I did share that we would be, having different um, employees come on with us and share um, about their niche and what they do and how they serve clients. We have been doing that on Instagram and TikTok. The next conversation we're going to have is going to be on Facebook, and then we'll get on YouTube. So yeah, I'm excited. Um, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. And so as you guys are coming in, just want you guys to share, how your day has been. Like I said, a lot of us, we've been in the house for 2 days, Saturday, Sunday, going on 3 days. Well, let's not say that Saturday. A lot of us was running around. Let's say we've been in for 2 days. The end of today will make 2 days that some of us have been in the house. A lot of us stayed in Saturday. I actually worked Saturday up until 3 p.m. and then that's when the winter snow and ice started coming down like at 8 o'clock that night. So, yeah. Um, all right, guys. I'm sorry. I was on the device, making sure everybody's on and making sure that I don't miss any comments. Um, they still did me the same picture. Um, Again, you guys, I'm just hanging out. Again, as I shared about the storm, guys heard me share about the weather, and I also shared about um, how this is a safe space to come and share and to come to talk, to come to um, ask questions, share your thoughts, get feedback. Again, no question is a silly question. No question is a crazy question. No question is a wrong question. Um, so do what I say a little bit anyway. Um, yeah. Okay. Oops. So I am here. Just catching up on making sure I didn't miss any messages. And so again, WCD coach for a lot of you who don't know about WCD coaching. WCD coaching stands for Women Committed to Dreams. My brand has always been the same. My logo has always been the same. But when we started the podcast, right before I started um, building my coaching brand, we named it WC to Life Dreams podcast, WC to Life podcast, and then we went to Stay True podcast because we were trying to get a name that fit the whole brand. And because I have three brands, we end up with we ended up with the Dream Fearless podcast, which we are heading into 6 seasons. Actually, in March. Right now, we're gearing up for our season two, second podcast, Labor and Love podcast for the month of February. So we're gearing up for that, but we're still recording for the Dream Fearless podcast. So anyway, the Dream Fearless podcast kind of fits the whole brand and all the brands that I own. like I have apparel, Fearless Daughters Dream Apparel. I have a cosmetic line, Natural Care and Beauty Cosmetics, which stands for NKB. And then, of course, WCD Coachings, DBA. We're doing business as WC to Life, Dream Services Incorporated. So, Dream Fearless Podcast correlates with all of the brands that I own. And that's why we had changed our podcast name twice, because we wanted to make sure that it represent all of the brands that are under one umbrella of WCD Coaching, just in case, because I know a lot of you guys and a lot of people that are following me, they have been following me since season one on the Dream Feathers podcast. Like I said, when it was WC to Life podcast, and then we went to Stay True podcast, and I think for a month we tried Driven Life podcast. But Driven Life podcast, to me, I was like, uh, the name was like good. The mission was the name and the motive was good. But I was like, nah, we've got to make sure that our podcast name fits the whole brand and what it means. And so Dream Fearless podcast is what we ended up with in season 4 and season 5. So now we're going on to season 6. So because season 6, 1 through 3 was WC to Life podcast and Stay True podcast. But I'm glad that everybody know that has been following me since season 1. That everybody knows that um, ever since they've been following me, that they know all the brands that we were running, and they knew that we were rebranding to get that perfect name to fit all of the brands that I own. So yes, you guys, it's exciting because we're coming up on 6 seasons. We didn't do much recording in season 5 because I was building the coaching brand, hiring staff, and also working on other things as far as my book. And that has been I am taking pre-orders for my book. And actually, I have 3 to release actually, but prayerfully I will be able to release the devotional book with the book Slaying Giants in My Singlehood, and we have moved that date to February the 20th. So you guys want to make sure that you get pre-orders. If you're following me on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, you guys should see those links to where you can go and register. You should be able to go see those links where you can register to go ahead and pre-order and go ahead and order those books. So I'm excited for that because our original release date was January the 17th, but that around around the holidays and stuff like that, December and January, it was hectic and I couldn't get the copies, but that's okay. It's coming, you guys. So you want to make sure that you pre-order. If you want me to just send the link to your email or inbox, I definitely can do that as well. But again, I do have it on my LinkedIn page. Um, and on my LinkedIn business page, WCD Coaching Incorporated, and I also have it on my Instagram page because I pretty much, and Facebook. I do promote on Facebook as well. But if you want me to just send it to you directly, I definitely will do that. So I'm excited about that. We know that it's coming. It's definitely going to change lives. Um, I definitely experienced some ups and downs, and I know that you guys have experienced some ups and downs as well. And to be honest, we have to go through those tests and trials before anything. Um, and and the only way that the only way that is going to actually make you stronger and come out on top and be able to be able to share your story and share your testimony is you're going to have to go through something. You're going to have to go through something um, to understand your strengths, to understand your value, to understand your purpose, and to understand why you went through it, because it's just not only for you, but it's for somebody else. And so you do have to understand that it's not about you. It's about others that are looking behind. It's about others that are looking at you. It's about others that needs a breakthrough, and it's about others that saying, how can I get over this? How can I come out of this? And it's like, oh, I don't have to stay in something that I know that is not for me. I don't have to compromise. I don't have to submit to anybody or anything that is not good for my life or good for my well-being. And so we have to understand that all in all, that we have to be able to not only help ourselves but help one another. So I just wanted to share that. And again, today I just pretty much just been working on um, business things, as far as my coaching practice and working with my assistant with clientele, and working on our agenda each day. We also have a team that we are helping, so that's pretty much what I have been doing on today, because I actually we wasn't able to get to the clinic today, but I'm pretty sure that we will, if it's safe, that we will get there tomorrow um, afternoon. But that's just a little bit um, about me, and I just want you all to know, if you ever happen to come into the coaching hub, and this is a place to vent. This is a safe space. It's a place where um, if things are not if things are not okay, if things are not okay with you, if you know things are just not going well, this is the thing. If you're not feeling well, we have to be honest and be like, hey, I just wasn't feeling it today. But the key is not staying there. The key is not staying there and saying, the key is having a positive mindset to say, wait a minute, um, how can I turn this solution around? How can I turn this problem around? How can I turn this situation around? But we want you guys to be vulnerable. We want you guys to be open um, about where you are, because it's important for all of us to be honest about where we are in life, what we're feeling, how we're feeling. But the key is, what am I going to do to change it? What am I going to do to turn this around? How can I turn this negative into a positive, as I was sharing earlier on the Monday reset word? How can I change this? How can I um, change? How can I uplift my spirits? Um, how can I not be? How can I, you know, how can I um, turn these negative thoughts and positive thoughts? Sometimes we can just be thinking about so much on the brain. Sometimes we have so much on our minds, and we can think about a million things that can go wrong. But what about a million things that can go right? That's when faith kicks in. um, that's where you have to encourage yourself. Like that song says, sometimes you have to encourage yourself. I can't sing, but I'll try. You have to encourage yourself. And so, really, this space is about, you know, how we're doing. What are we doing from day to day? How can I change the status quo? I don't have to wallow in what I went through or what I'm thinking about today. I don't have to do that. I don't have to stay there. Yeah, it's okay for you to have a moment, but you don't need to stay there, because if you stay there too long, and then it's going to be tough to pull you out. I didn't say you can't come out, but it's going to be tough to try to pull you out of that mindset. Not saying that you can't come out of that mindset, but you don't want to stay in something longer until it gets tough and harder for you to of come out of you know that negative mindset. And the or you could have a mindset of slothfulness. You could have a mindset of procrastination. You don't want to have all those things. You don't want to have all those things and all that weight lay on you there. That's why I said it's okay for us to feel certain ways and certain things. But wait a minute, what am I going to do to change it? Because I can't stay there. I can't keep myself that long. Something has to change. And that's the mindset that you have to say that something has to change. And I hope that makes a lot of sense because I know a lot of us have been there. I know that I have. So that's my encouragement to you on this afternoon, on tonight. If there are any of you that is on, and even if when this live ends and you would like to make a comment, you would like to piggyback off of anything I said, or you would like to um, just leave anything in the comments if you would like a personal one-on-one coaching session. Again, if you're following me on YouTube or LinkedIn, I am gifting. Um, if you sign up and you book a consultation, I am gifting anyone who signs up, but you have to be following me and you have to have watched the live video. I will honor a 60-minute free coaching session, just one 60-minute free coaching session, but you have to be following me and watching the live video. I am still doing that. I started doing that in say October of 2025. As when I started the coaching hub, actually I started in September. I started the Monday coaching hubs and Wednesday coaching hubs. Sometimes you guys may not see me on Wednesdays as much, and I may share content, and that's because I am doing the Wednesday Wisdom Live. But somehow I still manage to come in and do the coaching hub. But I am still doing those 60 minutes free if you want a personal private conversation. Um, so yes, I am going to leave space to see if anybody would like to share anything or have any comments if you're on or if you're watching. Again, I apologize for my tardiness because I was doing content and building content, especially for this platform and other platforms that we are working on. So I apologize for that. But the key is showing up. You guys, I have been talking a lot about the keys to coaching, the keys to success, just a lot of key fundamentals to your success, your personal development, your integrity and purpose, and all. I'm still doing that webinar called Keys to Coaching. I'm still doing that webinar. I know that I had it on the 8th and 9th, and I did had a flyer up for the 21st and the 22nd. I am still doing those master classes and webinars. So I'm doing both. There's one for singles, single men and single women. Whether you're dating or engaged or not, is still for you. And then the second one that I'm doing is strictly for the keys to coaching. And so we have to understand um, the foundation. We have to understand the fundamentals. We have to understand like what is the key. You know how you have to have the right key to unlock the right door. You have to have the right key to unlock success into every area of our life, and that is important. So we want to make sure that we're holding on to that word keys, and that's just been in my spirit all 2026. As I was sharing even on last week that um, uh, that this is a season to where um, this is a season to where um, I know for a fact that the Holy Spirit is accelerating us, and that we have to catch up to speed to what God is doing um, in our lives, because a lot of us have been slow to catch up. But in 2026, I hear and as I do my quiet times, you guys, as an intercessor, I heard the Holy Spirit say that, you know, there's a lot of us that's been way behind, and that 2026 is a season to catch up. And if we don't catch up in 2026, we will get left behind, because everything that we prayed for, everything that we fasted, labored for, everything that we waited on. He says, I'm going to do it, but I need you to catch up to speed with me. And that is because some of us have gotten stagnated, or some of us have forgotten or think that the Lord has forgotten us or forgotten our desires of our hearts, but He has not. But the thing about it is, you're sitting still and you're not working. And so I hear the Holy Spirit say that you got to catch up to speed with Him. He said, you have to trust that he's going to do these things. And until you trust and believe, you're not going to catch up to speed. So this is a season of acceleration. This is a season of going. Like, you got to move. And I shared that in the beginning of January, you guys, and it is on my live YouTube video. So please take heed. I just wanted to throw that in there and just wanted to remind everyone, as I'm always reminding myself. So, again, for those of you who catch the replay, thank you for catching the replay. Feel free to leave your comments. Feel free to share with someone. Again, this is a safe space. Um, in my bio, there's ways to message me, book a call, or whatnot. If you're not following me on LinkedIn and Instagram, make sure you're following me there, and on Facebook. And I will talk to you guys soon. Have a great, wonderful night.